Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Indesit NIS41V 4Kg Tumble Dryer, and what I want to do today is to show you around the tumble dryer, some of the features and benefits that it offers, and why if you're in the market for a small tumble dryer then this could be the one to go for. So let's have a look. So just before I start, all I'd normally say is just subscribe to my YouTube channel please. What I normally do is I normally talk about things like cordless vacuums, household appliances. There's quite a lot to talk about, so just give us a thumbs up and then I'll carry on. So with this model, as I mentioned, it has got a maximum load of up to 4 kilograms, and we are finding there is still quite a big market for this kind of tumble dryer. Not everyone has space for a 60 centimetre standard tumble dryer, whether it's a vented or condenser. So really, if you are limited for a space, then this one could be ideal. So the dimensions on this model are about 48.5 centimetres wide, or 19 inches. The height of it is 67 centimetres, or about just under 26.5 inches, and the depth, so front to back, if you go right to the front where the door is, then you're looking around 48 centimetres, or around 19 inches deep. So this Indesit model uses venting technology, which is a traditional type for a tumble dryer. It hasn't got a condenser box or anything like that. So with this you do get a vent hose. I am pleased that Indesit have stuck with this type of vent hose. On some of the larger tumble dryers, what Indesit have done is they've actually changed it to a metal hose, and although it might be a good idea as far as putting a metal hose, especially if it's going through a wall, something like that, then it can last longer than this type of material. But what you will find is that this is a lot more flexible. To be fair, a lot of customers prefer this, so at the moment Indesit have stuck with this, or Hotpoint, which is it's the same company. So what Indesit and Hotpoint do is they make a couple of these dryers, as well as this one, which is the NIS41. There is also the sister model, the Hotpoint one, which is the NV4D01. So both of those are basically the same. As far as all the specifications and everything I'm talking about is the same. And the way that this fits onto the tumble dryer, it actually pops on the front there, so it just clips on. So that's nice and easy. As far as this, so as you can see, it is a very good length. So once it's fully extended, I will try and measure it. So it's a very crude way of doing it, but that is, I'd say, so around 1.7 meters or 67 inches. It can extend a little bit further, but you'd really be stretching it then. So a good length for a hose, so if you do need to put it, say, out of a window or out of a door, then at least you've got a good length to work with. So control wise, they're very easy. To be fair, there's nothing fancy about this model. It hasn't got things like sensor dry, or time delay, or heat pump. There's nothing fancy on this. This really is one of the, I suppose, the standard model in the range. So with this one, it's got the traditional time drying. So as you can see, you just need to turn the dial for however long you need it, and then for the last 10 minutes, and it's pretty similar on most dryers, for the last 10 minutes, then that's the cool drying. You've got the recommended times here, so really depending on the load you're putting in. So for a standard cotton, if you are putting in the full 4 kilograms, then it is recommending between 85 and 120 minutes. Of course that does depend on the amount of water that your washing machine's got out, but that's really something that you get over time, that you know how long these things will take. As you move over to the left hand side, you've got the start button, and then you've got the high and the low heat option. So as it's showing here, you've got the high heat, that is when the button is pressed in, and then low heat is when the button is out. And you've got the little sun there, so that's really showing for acrylics. Then you've got some recommended times on the low heat setting, and then for the high heat, that's really recommended for the synthetics and the cottons. The door itself is very easy to open. You've just got the handle on the right hand side here, and it opens almost all the way. You will see in the door you have got the filter, so that's nice and easy to take out, easy to clean, and then once you've done that, then just pop that back clicks back into place. As far as inside the drum, you will find that you have got the metal paddles. I'll just show you that inside. So you've got the metal paddles, which is sort of part of the drum. The reason I show you that is not all tumble dryers have that. You will find normally some of the cheaper tumble dryers just have plastic paddles and they can break off over time, but I'm really pleased to see that Indesit have stuck with this. So you'll find with this model the energy rating on it is a C, and although it's not the highest, so you're not into the realms of A's and A triple pluses, that's really where heat pump tumble dryers tend to end up. And of course those ones are a lot more expensive. But on the energy label it just shows you, apart from being a C rating, that it uses 330 kilowatt hours per annum. It does show you the noise level, so at 66 decibels, that's not actually too bad. And then also it shows you there's a 4 kilogram load. So you will find on this tumble dryer that, as you can see on this cheeky little sticker at the front, that it has got a 10-year parts and 1-year labour guarantee. And basically what that means is within the first year, if anything goes wrong, then that will normally be covered for you. And for the next 9 years, if anything did go wrong, then as long as you pay the labour charge to Indesit, then any parts that need replacing should be covered. Of course, there are 1 or 2 terms and conditions that you can see are basically on the Indesit website. Now, in some of my previous videos, people have asked me to turn around the appliance so they can have a look around the back. Of course, on this one, it's not quite as relevant. So clearly this is the back of the appliance, but there's not a lot happening here. Clearly any of the venting is done at the front on this model. You just got the mains lead coming out, and as you can see it's on the right hand side here. So if you are thinking of buying one of these models, I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. Hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Indesit NIS41V, or the sister model, the Hotpoint NV4D01P. Please give us a thumbs up on a YouTube video, click subscribe and leave any comments below. I'd always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad, about the video. I always know it's going to be quite a quick video. To be fair, there's not a huge amount to talk about. But if you are in the market for a little tumble dryer like this, if you've not got space for a full size 60 centimetre or 23.5 inch tumble dryer, then something like this could be ideal for you. Anyway, thanks for watching.